Alright, what's going on, guys? We're back with another Dokkan battle video, and today, more speculation, baby. You know, I love it. I love doing this. You know, right or wrong, this is always so much fun to me, you know, to kind of like find the pieces of the puzzle and try putting them together, you know, think about what could be, and using any evidence, any little tiny shred of evidence we have to try to piece together what we could be seeing, what's coming next. It's just so much fun. And I love getting feedback from you guys. Like, there's so much feedback I had from my other video talking about like the map leak that I love it, and it prompted me to just want to do this second part other than kind of sitting on it. So think of this as kind of like an add-on to that video. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It talks about the leak or the leak, quote unquote, for the new Dokkan Fest map for the new Dokkan event that is going to drop for part 3/EX, whatever you want to call it. But now, Proton is pointing something else out. In part 2, I don't know if anybody really noticed this. I definitely didn't. In the news for like the Global Dokkan campaign, they mentioned that these stories are coming back. This story's coming back, and this Extreme Z area is coming back. Now, could this just be because we're still doing GT stuff right now? Yeah, it very well could. But with everything kind of happening, and this being on the 5th, being so close to like the next part kind of starting, this could very well be some sort of hint. And I've seen people talking about like, oh, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta could get his own Dokkan, you know, Dokkan Fest. I mean, maybe, but I don't think so, because as someone pointed out to me, originally in my other video, I was very, very adamant about the idea of a possible Kid Buu. Kid Buu has a Dokkan event. This is a new Dokkan event map for a new Dokkan event. So pre-existing Dokkan events, they're out. Like they're not happening unless they want to make a whole new Dokkan event. So Kid Buu, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, I don't think are on the table at all. You know who is on the table for this though? Fucking Baby, dude. So he was another one that we were kind of talking about before. He was actually, I think, the first person I mentioned was that Baby could possibly be here. I was very skeptical on it because I figured, why go from the end of GT with Omega and Gogeta to then moving backwards and going to Baby? It didn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. It still kind of doesn't. But, I mean, if we're thinking, you know, this event kind of comes back, deals with GT, it deals with Vegeta, he is the center point. The map here, okay. This, you know, I said it could be from the Baby fight. I said it could possibly be a reference to Kid Buu. The more and more I've thought about it and kind of like dove into like rewatching the fight of Goku versus Baby Gohan and Goten, and then when Baby Vegeta shows up, dog, this screams that fight. It just does. And we'll kind of show something here in a minute to kind of go off of what I was thinking with that, but it really does. And I think a Dokkan Fest Baby would be phenomenal because, one, he needs it. I mean, just look at the Baby representation we have. It's like bare minimal. You know, if we think, okay, cool, have Baby Vegeta be there, he could transform into Super Baby 1 or Super Baby 2. He could just be straight up just Baby Vegeta. I think it's a good idea because it definitely would help out Omega. And another thing, I'd pointed this out before, we have the time limited buff for Super Baby 2 going on right now. This goes away, and then he becomes obsolete again. We have time limited buffs right now for a Vegito, a Goku Black, the Super Saiyan Force, Goku and Vegeta, and Baby. Vegito kind of got his with the blues. Rose got a new unit. The Super Saiyan 4s, they got super easy A's. Where's Baby's? Where's Baby's love? I mean, it could be right here. This could be it. This could be the finally getting the Dokkan Fest baby in game, helping out Omega, you know, taking over the role of this time limited buff from Super Baby 2, and, you know, just kind of filling out that GT Bosses team even more. There was another tweet here from Froggy, just on Twitter. So he talked about the new map being available for a Dokkan event that's not yet in Dokkan Battle. So again, people like Kid Buu, people like Super Saiyan 4, they already have Dokkan events. So they're just out. And, you know, who doesn't have a Dokkan event? Baby, because Baby doesn't have a Dokkan Fest. So Baby makes a whole lot of sense here. You know, again, I was rewatching the fight, and I mean, if you look at the landscape, like, doesn't this just scream, like, the hill rising up here, the hills up here? Doesn't that just scream this? Like, seriously, it does. And, you know, I've had a couple people point this out to me, like, hey, I mean, we could see a Gohan and Goten possessed baby. Like, we could, but I don't think that's like end of this big celebration, like LR level kind of thing. I think more so baby with maybe a banner unit having the like possessed, you know, either Gohan or Goten or both, you know, definitely could be a possibility. Or, I mean, even the Dokkan Fest, it could be a Goku. You know, I will say it could be a Goku, because Goku's a big part in the fight, obviously. But I would hope that they wouldn't go that route and they'd keep it the extreme side, use Baby, build Omega's team, because Gogeta got a lot of love with building out GT Heroes. GT Bosses needs a little bit more. So I think this is basically pointing towards Baby. I don't want to say it's 100% confirmed, because I never will unless Dokkan themselves say that, but the more and more I'm thinking about it, the more and more I'm seeing, the more and more I'm talking to you guys, the more I'm starting to lean towards a Dokkan Fest Baby Vegeta. And honestly, I'm good with that. I think that's awesome. Like I said, he needs the representation. He would go very well with Omega, who's already a great unit. You know, make this dude a slot 1 runner for Omega's team, and you've won me over 100%. Plus, Baby's cool as hell, man. And it's technically a Vegeta, so you know, that's a win. That's a win-win for me. But yeah, I mean, looking back at the actual like campaign info, it is like if you go all the way down here to the bottom of part 2, it's in there. I just didn't notice it, and I don't know if anybody else noticed it or really like, you know, look that much into it. But it does also start the same exact day as the Player's Choice Battle, right, on the 5th at 1 a.m. Eastern. And the front runners of this event are GT themed. I mean, it just screams. It screams it, man. So Baby being the part 3/EX part Dokkan Fest LR seems very, very likely. And honestly, I am a-okay with that. I think it's a good pick and something that we really, really needed. And again, like I said, time limited buff goes away. This Baby becomes obsolete, and then we've got no more Baby that we can run. So why not just dish out a new one to take the place, just like they did with all the other time limited buffs? It just makes sense. It makes sense to me. Although, if you try to make sense of Dokkan, sometimes that's where you get bit in the ass. So, I don't know, but that's where my head is, and that's what I'm thinking, and that's gonna be my final stake of what I think is coming until they officially announce it. Hopefully there's no more updates to this kind of video, because it's gonna start being a little crazy if things start changing up more and more and more. But yeah, Dokkan Fest, LR, Baby Vegeta, that is what I'm saying. That's where I'm sticking to, and we will see what actually happens. I would assume if all this stuff is starting on the 5th, which is Tuesday, around the 5th or the 6th is probably when we're going to start getting some like news, either for like an upcoming producer's letter video or another Dokkan Now video, you know, whatever they want to do to kind of announce like, hey, Part 3's here. Oh, and by the way, we're dropping another Dokkan Fest. So yeah, I think it'd be cool. I'm here for it, and I like the idea. So let's do it. Baby Vegeta for Part 3 of the Global Dokkan campaign. That is where I'm putting my foot down. That's where I'm living, and hopefully I'm right. We'll see. But yeah, that's a super quick video, guys. Just wanted to get this out there and kind of show you what I'm seeing, what I'm thinking, and get your guys' opinions on this as well. So if you guys stuck around to the end of the video, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of the idea of a LR Dokkan Fest Baby Vegeta being the Part 3/EX part summonable unit for the Global Dokkan campaign. Do you like the idea? Do you hate it? With this new info, are you thinking of something different? You know, I mean, really, it's wide open. We could see them switch up to anything, but we'll see. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!